morning, Lions. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, September 29th, 2020, and it is Pajama Day. All right, so we are celebrating Homecoming Week. I can't wait to see all of you in your pajamas, and I just want to remind you, no sleeping in class. Pay extra attention. I'm glad you're cozy and comfortable, but we can't be sleeping on the job. Today's lunch in the cafeteria is chili and cheesy cornbread muffins. Tomorrow for breakfast will be a bacon breakfast sandwich. Our temperatures today aren't too shabby, not too hot, not too cold. It's going to climb up to 81 degrees. Currently, the temperature is 39 degrees. It feels like 35. At lunchtime, our temperatures will be right around the 44 degree mark. We would like to welcome back Miss Jackson. Today's the last day. I'm going to announce it because she's going to be subbing for us for quite a while. Ms. Allen is going to be staying home until she has the baby, and then she'll stay home afterwards. So we like to welcome Miss Jackson for a very permanent time, and we're really glad that you're here. Let's see, what else do we have going on today? Oh, it is National Coffee Day, and you might notice I'm a little bit distracted today. That's because I forgot my coffee. So hopefully my daughter comes in and saves the day by delivering it to me. But it is National Coffee Day. I think other than my birthday, it's like one of the best days of the entire year. Also, it is Confucius Day. Now, Confucius is a famous philosopher, and I don't really know why they celebrate Confucius Day today because his birthday is actually October 18th. But some of the famous things he said was, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So we're going to have good days and we're going to have bad days. And when we have a bad day, we just have to keep climbing and work ourselves back up to do great things. Another thing he said is, it doesn't matter how slowly you go, so long as you don't stop. And here's one of my favorites. Never do to others what you don't want to have done to you. That is a really good piece of advice that we need to live by. Now, I did learn, so here's some trivia for you since it's Tuesday. I did learn that there's a lot of times that people will find sayings that are funny. And it'll usually say, Confucius says. If you find a saying like that and it's funny, it probably was not really written by Confucius, or it wasn't one of his sayings. But people do make up things, and they will a lot of times attribute it to Confucius. Let's see, what else does it say? He was actually born in China October 18th, 551 BC. So a long, long time ago. We've been celebrating this for thousands of years, but we really don't know how it got created or why. And he's one of the world's greatest philosophers known to this day. So now there is some trivia for you about Confucius. Here's one more fact. The liver is the only internal organ that can regrow itself. So a lot of times they can cut part of a liver off and it will regenerate or regrow. So that is the only organ in the body that will do that. Yesterday we talked about the ABCs of etiquette. Remember, it was Rule 29, right before my favorite rule of clean up after yourself. Rule 29, ABCs of etiquette. Let's just go over a couple today. When you first sit down at the table, it's appropriate to put your napkin in your lap. If your silverware is in your napkin, unwrap it and sit down, put your silverware at your place, and then put your napkin on your lap. And then B, when you're finished, it's important that you place your napkin on the table to the left of your plate. Now, we would normally put it on our tray when we go to dump our trays, but if you're at a formal dining place or if you're eating at home, you would place your napkin next to your plate to the left side, loosely beside the plate. We don't want to crumple it up because that really seems untidy. C, never put your elbows on the table. D, use one hand to eat unless you're cutting or buttering food. Never have your fork in one hand and your glass in the other. So we want to use one hand to eat. Also, like if you're eating chicken or something, if you eat one hand, then only one hand gets dirty. Letter E, Do not lick your fingers. There is a napkin provided for the purpose of cleaning your fingers. There's no need to lick yourself clean because we are people, not cats. F. Do not smack your lips or chew noisily. G. Do not chew with your mouth open. H. Do not talk with your mouth full. Sometimes people will place their hand over their mouth to signal that they're chewing and then wait until they've swallowed their food to speak. If something is caught in your teeth, don't go after it. Wait until you're in the restroom to clean it. And J, don't slurp. And K, do not play with your food. So I really want you to work on those. We'll talk about some more things that you can do tomorrow. But everything we just talked about are very good manners that you should use not only in the cafeteria, but if you go out to eat or if you're eating at home. We want to make sure that we have really good manners, and that using good manners will also help us keep clean and germ-free. All right, I forgot yesterday to make these announcements about our formative loop, so we have a couple kids to celebrate today. They will be earning 5 points for their dens. Julietta Anderson, she has passed her number recognition in first grade. Riley Braddock, another first grader, has completed number recognition. Okay, and those are the two that I have from Miss Muir's class. So if you are working hard on your formative loop, I hope I will be sharing your name and your certificate very soon. That is all I have. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday.